digging in my old files, digging in the crate, bringing out some new videos that has not been exposed to the rest of the world, stuff I was doing locally. All right, let's check it out. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing, man? How y'all been? Good afternoon. The summer is still in full effect, and I figured that after reading the news and I read that Death Valley experienced its hottest month ever on record last year with an average temperature of 108 degrees. And everybody wants to go outside and enjoy the hot weather. Everybody wants to go outside and enjoy the summertime and all the festivities that it has to come with it. But in order to do that, you need to be able to do that safely and recognizing some of the things that can happen to you out there in the hot weather. So, first thing you need to understand is there's a certain thing called heat exhaustion. All right, now there's heat exhaustion. There's also heat stroke, and another symptom that is sometimes affiliated with hot weather, but not always because it can happen anytime. It's called fainting. Now, heat exhaustion, the first thing you need to recognize is some of the symptoms. Some of the symptoms of heat exhaustion is fatigue. You got pale face. You got like all your color and everything is flushed out of your face. You have a rapid pulse. Shallow breathing is another one. Cold sweats, and even clammy skin to the touch. Like if you touch them and they feel kind of funny. In order for you to be able to administer treatment to that, and this is even for yourself, recognizing some of the symptoms for yourself. Some of the treatments for that, you want to move to a cool area. You want to lay them down, lay yourself down, raise the feet, elevate the feet, create more blood flow back to the central part of the body, the more vital areas. You want to loosen the clothing a little bit, give them some room to breathe. You also want to give them sips of cool salt water if possible. But if you don't have any salt water, you can use regular water. The reason why we say salt water is because when you're sweating, the body releases a lot of your salts and everything like that. We kind of want to replenish all that, and then try to fan them and use a cool wet cloth to cool them down. Like just kind of hit the neck area, under the arms, around the face, stuff like that. Now heat stroke is another one. That's a big one. That's even more severe than heat exhaustion. Now heat stroke, the signs and symptoms of that, you got extremely high body temperature. They're usually hot or red to touch. The skin is, and they're not breathing. They got a rapid pulse, and sometimes you might see them doing convulsions, and not to be confused with seizures. Now, in order for you to administer treatment for heat stroke, what you want to do is immediately you want to raise the head. You want to reduce the body temperature by trying to wrap the body in cool, wet sheets. Now, we're beyond the wet towel portion of the heat stroke. The heat exhaustion. With heat stroke, you want to wrap them completely. You want to try to envelop the body as much as possible in cool, wet garments, possibly sheets. You want to. You also don't want to give them any type of stimulants, like no aspirins and things like that. Just kind of keep them cool as much as possible. And with this heat stroke, as severe as that is, you want to hurry up and immediately try to get EMS involved. Try to, somebody needs to call 911, try to make that happen. The third thing that I was telling y'all is fainting. Now, fainting is a popular thing that happens in the summertime, mostly because of like the elevated temperatures and everything. But people can faint at any time of the year and anything like that. But because it happens more often in the hotter temperatures, what you want to recognize with the signs and symptoms is temporary unconsciousness. Sometimes they got blurred vision, nausea, paleness, and even sweating. And you might not see any of those symptoms individually, but you may see a combination of those symptoms, and then that's something you want to recognize. And when you do recognize that, in order to give yourself treatment, you want to lay them down on their back. Lay down on the back, loosen up the clothing again, give yourself some room to breathe. If they vomit, because vomiting sometimes, especially in the warmer temperatures, and like I said, nausea being one of the symptoms, if they vomit, you want to turn their head to the side and kind of bathe the face a little bit with the cool wet cloth. Now, like I said, remember heat stroke, heat exhaustion, stroke up here, exhaustion right here. All right. In order to get to the heat stroke, you have ignored the symptoms of heat exhaustion. So Heat exhaustion, heat stroke. Know the difference, recognize the difference. And then there's fanning over here, the little something extra I put in there just for people to recognize. It's still summertime. We're right in the middle of it. It's still kicking off. Everybody's doing the county fairs, state fairs, different amusement parks and stuff like that. I still want y'all to have a good time and be safe. And in order to do that, stay healthy. All right? Train often, train safely, and train properly. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to drop them down in the bottom of this video. Hit me up in my inbox. Some of y'all have my cell phone number. You can call me that way. Hit me directly. Like and share this video as much as possible. I definitely appreciate y'all. Stay good. Stay blessed. Peace. Now you're going to see that even though the appearance may have changed because I got a little older, the training and the information still remains the same. Train hard, train often, train properly, and train safely. Peace.